Okay, this video is going to be a brief introduction and overview of Google Drive and how we tend to use Google Drive here at school. Now you'll notice that this introductory page here has our emails already set in, and it's at shcp.edu, which is very cool because it is actually a Gmail account. So because we have this at shcp.edu, we already have an automatic YouTube channel, for example. We have automatic access to our drive. We have all the different features that Gmail has. And it was fortuitous. It was seen long ago by the administration, years and years ago, as a matter of fact. We're one of the very few high schools that have a .edu extension. So anyway, I went ahead and saved in my password. Don't need to see that. And let's just sign in and just take a quick look. Sometimes at the very first time it will take you to this page, but I don't want to really talk about this. I want you to go up to these 9 clustered dots, which are just apps, and click on that. And when you do, you'll see the variety of Gmail apps that we have, or applications. And I want to talk specifically about the drive. Now, what is the drive? The drive is basically, think of it as a storage, as a hard drive. Okay, but the nice thing about this storage and hard drive is that it's in the cloud. Okay, it's not specifically on the laptop or the device that you're using, but it's stored for us by Google. And the nice feature of that is that you can access it anywhere at any time. You don't have to have your specific laptop with you. So that's a really good advantage. Just sign into your account, and then all the different things that you have saved as your files are there for you to use. Now, this page is a very typical opening page, right? And I just want to talk real briefly about some of the features along the side here and along the top. Probably the most important ones for us are the files, and then the actual documents, and then sometimes you'll actually use like the Excel spreadsheets. But on the side here, this is what's actually showing right now. It's the drive. So these are, again, all the different files that I happen to have. But at the very top, you'll see something called New. If you click on New, that's how you add new Google Docs, new Google Spreadsheets, slides. If you hit More, you can see all the other apps that I have. There's Google Forms, which is an awesome thing that we use here quite a bit. And then these are just apps that I have actually downloaded myself. Okay. Now, Google Docs is just a word processing program. This is just like an Excel type spreadsheet, and this is just a presentation form similar to PowerPoint. And again, so just click the New, and you'll be able to access those with the Google flavor, or the Gmail flavor. Now, this other feature right here called Shared with Me, I find really important as well. These are documents that are shared with you by other users. Really important, right? Because instead of actually sending the actual file to you, it's still housed in someone else's cloud, but they can actually share it with you, and then you can actually go ahead and edit things. Like, I'm just going to click on this, for example. This was shared to me by one of my students. You can see that it says copy of the final exam and shared with me and 2 other people, all right, which is really kind of a neat feature as well. So this sharing function, we can work on this together. I can go ahead and click there, and if he's given me the editing rights, I would be able to actually change, as you can see what I just did there, and it will change on their drive as well, which is a pretty cool feature. Okay, let me click out of that. Google Photos we don't need to talk about. This is just recent work that you've actually done. Okay, so we'll go to like the last things that you did. So if you've forgotten, like, gosh, when did I work on this particular thing? But I just know I did it within the last couple days. Just go ahead and hit recent, and that'll happen. And then, of course, you've got trash, and then the ones that you called starred. So that's this side here. The other features I find kind of helpful is, let me just go back up to my drive again, are these 4 icons up here. Now, this is the default setting. Right, and you can see that it's I have folders here, and you can see some of the pictures here of what I've got. Right, but let's say I don't like that setting. Let's say I want to keep it as a list setting. So I go ahead and click on that grid view, and now I have everything according to some kind of a familiar view where everything's just listed. Okay, I kind of prefer one sometimes, one the other time. I can also list them according to, let me just go back to the, one second, let me just go back to the list view. And if I hit this, I can sort them differently. So I can sort by name. I can sort by the last time I modified each one of the things. Documents, I can last modified by me, last modified by somebody else, last opened by me. Okay. Again, I can just go up here. All right. This is just view details. When you open that, you'll get the right-hand side of this is the activity you just recently had. Okay, which is kind of another feature similar to the over here where it says recent, right? And then over here you've got the gear, and the gear actually can help you change the settings. That's a fairly common thing. Also, you can actually download everything on your drive if you want to your hard drive on your specific machine that you're using, which is actually kind of nice too. Some keyboard shortcuts and some help. I think I'm going to stop there. So again, when you sign in to your Google Drive, okay, you remember that the shcp.edu is automatically a Gmail account. Gives us access to all these wonderful suites and all these apps that is done through Gmail, and open to the drive, and then you'll have all these access all these things here. Okay, I hope that was helpful for you as an overview.